God morning. Welcome to Unity Church of Tidewater. What a grand, glorious day today.
Amen.
Grand.
Grand glory.
Please rise and sing with us. Spirit is in this place. The words will be on the screen.
We have come together as family. We have come as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm our life is sacred. We declare that peace is near. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise, Spirit's in this place. In this place.
Beautiful, beautiful. How glorious is that? And thank you, all your music people that decided to go out of town, out of state, that you all came back. I have a problem. What do I have to do to not have this? Brian, are we good now? All right, I think I can go back up. I was like, I didn't know whether to talk or to be quiet. You know, it could be a sign. Anne Francis, that's enough. So, anyway, thank you. Thank you for coming. What a grand, glorious day this is. I say that every morning. That is my intention every single morning on what I'm going to create. And I give thanks, whether I'm pulling weeds or I'm teaching a class, whatever I'm doing, I claim at the beginning of the day that this is going to be a grand, glorious day, that it is a perfect day in the making. We set our intention and then we create the day around our intention. So I invite you in this moment to set your own intention on what your day is going to be. I'm trying to catch up because after I have this thought and then I get buzzed out, I have to think like, all right, we're reprogramming what we're going to say in this moment. Now you know. So I'm just kind of taking a deep breath. Did you notice that the music was just so in harmony and so awesome? We had some in like Tennessee and some in New York and some in Florida, and they all went, but they all came back. They all came back to home. So we just truly, truly give thanks. And we also, I just want to thank John for coming every single week, just about of the year, and making this easy. I want you to know he makes this easy on me. I told him today it's an honor to work with him because I don't have to worry or concern myself. I give him a talk title and he just goes with it. So in this moment, I am grateful for each and every one of you. It is hot outside. I have spent 4 days working out on the grounds because I do my best thinking out there, and I'm amazed at what I came up with. And then you get to look at what you've done and you're like, oh, that looks pretty good too. And I got poison ivy. So that's, if you look at me and you're like, what's wrong with her? I got poison ivy. Anyway, so let's move to prayer. That's what I do best. Dear sweet Spirit, the source and substance of all, we give thanks for this day that's in front of us, this very moment in time. We choose in this moment to live from our Christ nature, our indwelling Christ nature. We choose to live from the inside out and bring that nature into all that we do. We choose to see that nature within our fellow man. We choose to be a light among the world. We choose to do what Jesus said and shine that light upon a hill so all can see, so that their light can be ignited, so they will know the truth of them, that they are a divine child of God, that we are, and we need to stand in that. We are a divine child of God. We don't know separation. We include oneness in this, that there is God and we are all a part of it. It does not matter what color, what race, what gender. It doesn't matter what your sexual preferences is. I want you to hear this. We are all children of God. Period. We are all children of God. Nowhere in the Bible does it say, oh, but wait a minute. It says we all are, and we at Unity embrace that. That's why we have this name. We are Unity. We embrace that love of our fellow man. We give thanks and praise for this ability to stand in our power and in our truth. That there is one God and we are each born and created from that one God. There is one power, one presence on this earth. God, the omnipotence, the pure goodness that is. We open ourselves up to be an avenue of that goodness out into this world. We know that we have all been commissioned to be Christ out in the world. Jesus said, you can do all that I've done and even greater than these in John 14:12, and we embrace that. Just how far can we take this life to be the goodness out into the world? We know without doubt that we are here for a reason. We are not here by accident or by coincidence. We are here right now on this earth plane in Unity Church of Tidewater, making up the spiritual energy that is us. And when we're done today, we'll go out and take that spiritual energy out into the world and make a difference. One encounter, one person, one moment at a time. We give thanks for this. We truly give thanks for it. And we say, use me. Allow me to be an avenue of the divine expression, seeing goodness everywhere and adding to the goodness everywhere so that we can create a world that works for all. We give thanks for this. This is our unity philosophy. There is good and we are it. And so it is. Amen and amen. I invite you all to stand up and look at each other. We're going to honor the Christ in each other. Don't you love those hummingbirds up there? If you want to know about the nectar of life, just look at hummingbirds. And we're going to see that Christ light within each other together. The Christ I am greets the Christ you are, and we work together for the glory of God. Now turn to another and see it for them today. Together, the Christ I am greets the Christ you are, and we work together for the glory of God. And I just want you to just pause for a minute and just acknowledge that two people have seen your Christ essence and you have seen theirs. It's the perfect way to start this week, knowing our perfect oneness with Christ and seeing it in each other. Now we're going to move into the Lord's Prayer. And we've changed the words just a little bit to be more inclusive. I did have somebody ask me if it's time to change error back to evil, and I'm in that thought, and I'm talking to other people. And if you have an opinion, please give it to me. I'm open to hearing about it, but in this moment, we'll read it this way together. Our Creator, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not in temptation, and deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Now we're going to move into the next song. We're going to turn it over to this wonderful group of people. Thank you.
We'll be singing 159, which is in your hymnal, and the words will be on the screen as well. Confident living.
Confident living, manner of mind, comes from the Spirit with glorious light. Confident living cleanses my soul, leading the Spirit, fullest control. Confident living rights every wrong. Dynamic power helps me be strong. Confident living comforts my heart. From such a blessing I can depart. Confident living helps me expand visions of value, the kingdom at hand. Confident living, talent to win, gift of the Spirit, roots from within. Confident living, rights every wrong. Dynamic power helps me be strong. Confident living comforts my heart. From such a blessing I can depart. Confident living keeps me aware of the truth always found everywhere. Confident living opens my way, opens my channels without delay. Confident living rights every wrong. Dynamic power helps me be strong. Confident living comforts my heart. From such a blessing I can depart.
God morning. Today, the word for today is release. Sending you away. I release and move forward with a grateful heart. Although any experience can be seen as a gift bringing new insight or deeper understanding, it may be hard to appreciate it at first. When I struggle to release a painful memory, I can open my mind and heart to better receive the gift of that experience. For instance, learning why a relationship ended shows me where I can grow in understanding and empathy. Feeling the unconditional love of God, I forgive my past victims and make amends where I can. When I recognize that holding on to resentment hurt only me, I can more easily release it and forgive. Blessed by the power of release and grateful for the power of God within, I move forward ready to live and walk holy again. Then he said, let me go, for the day is breaking. But Jacob said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. Genesis 32:26. liberación. Suelto cargas del pasado y avanzo con un corazón agradecido. Cada experiencia puede ser vista como un regalo que ofrece una nueva visión o una comprensión más profunda. Sin embargo, al principio puede ser difícil reconocerlo. Si lucho por dejar ir recuerdos dolorosos, abro mi mente y mi corazón para recibir el aprendizaje de esa experiencia. Por ejemplo, entender por qué terminó una relación me muestra dónde puedo crecer en comprensión y empatía. Al sentir el amor incondicional de Dios, perdono mis debilidades pasadas y reconozco que el resentimiento solo me perjudica. Al soltar el rencor, el perdón se vuelve más fácil. Bendecido por el poder de la liberación y agradecido por el poder de Dios en mí, avanzo dispuesto a vivir y amar plenamente. Dijo, déjame ir porque ya está saliendo el sol. Pero Jacob le respondió, no te dejaré ir si no me bendices. Génesis 32, 26.
I invite you just to sit back in your pew or your chair, remove things off your lap and your mind. Just bring your attention into this now present moment and notice your breath, the flow in and out effortlessly. We just acknowledge it and give thanks for this beautiful breath that breathes this body. And now let's scan this weekend, recalling all the pleasant things, people, and events. Notice the difficult moments. Notice the profound moments and give thanks. The people, the things, the events, all that are in your life this weekend. Life lived. Lived in awareness of the moment, the people, the activity. As the people, things, and event of this weekend come to mind, give thanks for whichever gifts that have touched your life. Give thanks for all the gifts that has touched your life this weekend. Silently name gratefulness you feel for each person, thing, and event. So often the weekend goes and you're not sure what you've even done. In this moment, I just want you to be aware of the people who've come in, the things you've experienced, and the events you've experienced. What a gift. What a gift. As you do, allow your heart to open and receive the richness and the nourishment of those experiences. Silently, name those emotions attached to the goodness. Recognize the emotion and name them. Allow that emotion to take over your mind with the gratitude of that experience. And as we move in the silence, I invite you to take all of that, the people, things, events, emotions, into that silence and rest in the goodness, in the silence, in the silence. We give thanks for this 2-minute pause as we come back into the room, giving thanks for this life that we're living. Give thanks for your breath, your body, the people who care for you, your loved ones, spouses, partners, lover, children, friends, for the colors of the day, for your home, for your food, for any gift that comes to mind. Give thanks. Speak a word of silent thanksgiving for everything you have and for all that you have become, for the world is greater for that. And so it is as we come back into this room and we give thanks and praise. Amen and amen.
There's a spirit to shine on every face. And oh, send your Spirit, Lord, stir up our wandering lives. And oh, send your Spirit, Lord, may your glory flame revive. Dancing in our hearts, Lord. Spirit moving here today. There's a flame of fire. Spirit's coming. Your light will show the way. Send us in your Spirit, Lord. Stir up our wandering lives. Send us in your Spirit, Lord. May your glowing flame revive. There's a spirit moving, there's a spirit dancing, there's a spirit dancing, spirit's coming to show the way. There's a spirit moving, there's a spirit dancing, spirit's coming, spirit's coming. There's a spirit moving from the heavens, there's a spirit moving from above. Like a flame of fire, Spirit's coming, and burning with God's own love. Send, oh, send your Spirit, Lord. Stir up our wandering lives. Send, oh, send your Spirit, Lord. May your glowing flame revive.
Oh, wow. Wasn't that beautiful? Could you just feel that song? Oh my gosh. I almost want to do like encore performance. Let's just do that and let my talk go. Oh my gosh. That's just what it made me alive and enthusiastic. Thank you. John, don't forget that song. You can bring that back. I see that at offering a few times. They'll be dancing in these aisles before we know it. So God morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. This is the last Sunday of June. I don't know if you noticed, but it's been a really hot one. I just can't remember how often I've had to take a shower twice a day after the morning walk with the dog and after the afternoon walk with the dog. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But the glory is that I am alive. We are on the last chapter of How Then Shall We Live. We've been looking at this book. We looked at who are we, what do we love, how shall I live, knowing I will die. And this last chapter is what is my gift to the family of the earth? In the handout from the first week, it read, each of us has a gift to bring to the table, and the family of the earth yearns to receive it. Just in case you didn't know if you had a gift or not. We get to uncover our true gift. So how do we uncover our true gift? How do we balance giving and receiving? And where can we find the confidence to offer our gift freely and happily? The chapter opens with words from Mother Teresa. There is a light in this world, a healing spirit, more powerful than any darkness we may encounter. We sometimes lose sight of this force when there's suffering and too much pain. Then suddenly the Spirit will emerge through the lives of ordinary people who hear a call and answer in extraordinary ways. Jesus was firm in his declaration, we are the light of the world. We must let our light shine. He insisted not to hide it under a bushel. The instant we experience some degree of inner clarity and spaciousness, in the very next breath, generosity naturally arises. As we feel the measure of our own strength, we simultaneously experience a natural impulse to share it. As we are fed, so do we wish to feed others. Our gift is alive within at this very moment. It's alive within you. It's right here. A gift is like a seed. It is not an impressive thing. It is what can grow from the seed that is impressive. If we wait until our seed becomes a tree before we offer it, we will wait and wait, and the seed most likely will die from lack of planting in this warm, moist earth. The miracle is not just the gift, the miracle is in the offering. For if we do not offer, then who will? One way to name our gift is to pay close attention to what we love. Each of us has a gift to offer to the family of the earth. For some of us, that gift appears in a clear, dramatic way. For others, we may stumble from place to place in search of our strength, our talents, our offering. While the size, shape, and flavor and texture of the gift undoubtedly changes from person to person, the certainty of that gift is undeniable. So I'll tell you my story about my middle daughter. In high school, her senior year, she was absolutely positive she wanted to be an Air Force pilot. Absolutely possible. She was going to fly planes and she was going to do it through the Air Force. Now, as a mother who wondered if this was a good thing, said, well, I need to get you in a plane. I need you to put you up there to have some idea. So I went to Chesterfield County Airport and I hired a pilot to get her up in the air. Seemed like the perfect thing to do. And he took her up there. He even let her land that plane. First time up there. And she walked away from that airplane, feeling the most exhilarated she'd ever felt in her life. And she knew in that moment, without a doubt, that was not what she wanted to do. She wrote her essay in college on that experience. And then she went on to become a CPA specializing in taxes. Now, I don't know how you can go from that to that, but she did it. And when she's in the middle of uncovering and discovering and digging through something, she'll call me and she'll tell me these wonderful steps she's taking to get to the end. And I don't even know what she's talking about, but I am so grateful that somebody likes taxes because we need those. And so that's that piece. She had a gift, and she's well sought after for that gift. And she's conscientious. So a well-known writer was asked by a university student, do you think I could be a writer? Well, the writer said, I don't know. Do you like sentences? You cannot be a tax specialist if you don't like tax code. Oh my God. And she said, I just wish these politicians would quit changing it. That's her mind. She said, because they just make it harder on me. Just stop changing the code. So you can hear her when she says that. One artist shared he loved the smell of paint, so he paints. So I ask you, what do you love? Clearly, we don't always know our real gift. Sometimes one of our gifts is obvious while another deeper gift lies behind it. This chapter, this questions brought much thought within my life. I asked myself, what is my gift to the family of the earth? I've dug a lot of weeds up, just allowing that conversation to percolate. What have I discovered? Have I discovered it? Years ago, I would have shared the joy in being a nail technician and painting fingernails and holding their hands and listening to people. Yet I haven't done that for years, so obviously gifts can change. Some people have outstanding talents. They are writers, artists, competent administrators, yet the gift is more than the talent we exhibit. It is the energy, intention, love, and well-being behind the gift. If you're doing something and you don't have any of those in what you're doing, look to see if there's another gift coming forth. We can be performers, which is more a gift to yourself, or we can be of service to the greater whole, which is a gift then to all. Many have found that their deeper gift is not necessarily linked to a function. There are those who have the gift of being able to sense immediate suffering of others. This is the gift of compassion. Some know when something is going wrong and can pinpoint the cause. That's the gift of discernment. Others can have a gift of light. They see clearly what is of fundamental concern to a community. Others have a gift of creating an atmosphere which can bring joy or relaxation or individual growth. Some can discern what people need and then support them. Others have the wonderful gift of welcome. Each person has a gift to use for the good and the growth of all. The world is begging us to find out what that gift is. Sometimes a very difficult situation can give birth to a hidden gift. Circumstances can draw us to an experience that helps to open our gift. Sometimes our gift is pulled from us by more intimate needs. Sidney Poitier, while accepting the Lifetime Achievement Award from the American film industry, said simply, "Be true to yourself and be useful to the journey." I invite you to dedicate one single day of exploration of the way you feel about giving. Be aware of how your relationship to giving as you move through different situations throughout your day or your week. Notice when the impulse to give first arises. Does it emerge naturally from within, or does it feel more like an obligation from without? We're just asking you to notice it. When does it flow effortlessly, and when does it feel more troublesome or complicated? Notice which gifts you give freely and which carry reluctance and resentment. Just notice yourself. You're looking for an awareness of how you're showing up and how you're feeling. Which impulses do you acknowledge? When do you refuse? Notice your feelings, well-being or weariness. Give yourself permission to explore you. Life is give and take, like a breath. Neither the inhale or the exhale have more value than the other. It's a both and. So too with the flow of life, which is giving and receiving. This balance of giving and taking is a key to healthy living on every level. And I know people who give and give and give and never allow to take back. And there's a disconnect there. And I know other people who take and you wonder, why don't they give? And there's a disconnect there. It's a balance. Just as we are giving naturally invokes receiving, so can an authentic act of giving receive both to a rich and, I'll start over. Just as our giving naturally invokes receiving, so can an authentic gift of receiving breathe to a rich, new, and generous gift. We can learn what our gift is by receiving as well as by giving. Real joy is found in the balance of giving and taking. They are both necessary. To name our gift is to name our need. I sat with that for a while. To name our gift is also to name our need. The power of giving is not measured by the size of the gift, but rather in the beautiful freedom it takes birth in the moment of genuine kindness. In a freely offered gift, there is non-attachment, love, surrender, a sincere wish for the well-being of another, sympathetic joy, selflessness, effortlessness, a virtual category of spiritual values. Often, one small gift is all that is required to sow a garden of well-being. The gift we bring will be easy. Our gift naturally emerges from who we are. The offering we bring is ourselves, just as we are. Our true gift is our true nature. There can be no other gift than this. It's not about trying to be something other than you are. Whatever gift we bring necessarily arises from who we are, what we love, how we live, naming our gift, all flow into one another. Each chapter in the book supports the other chapter for this life journey. What we love teaches us how to live. What we give helps us to learn who we are. As the bee takes the essence of the flower and flies without destroying its beauty and pure perfume, so too are we invited to wander in this life. As with the bee, work in the sweetness of life, pollinate other life. As we offer our gift, we are affirming yes to life. Together, we are all in this together. Alive on this earth, we receive and we give. We open our hands so that our gifts may fertilize joy, kindness, and healing for ourselves and for all our family on this earth. We know the greatest gift we can bring to this world is you being you. That's your greatest gift. And we are grateful as we continue to reveal our true self, our true Christ life. And so it is. Amen and amen. So I will say, after the book, I went, so that was the divine wisdom. It's just me being me. There we have it. So, as you can tell, my book is well loved. I do invite you, if you want a good read, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's the time in our service for a love offering. If you feel that this service has served you or this church serves you in any manner, please go into your heart and know what is yours to give, knowing that you can't ever outgive God. I invite you to try it. It's a wonderful experience to try to see if you can give God and not receive back, because it is definitely a flow. I tried it once, and it was quite interesting. So now I understand the flow of God, and it's all within my consciousness. And so if you're giving online, it's unitychurchoftidewater.com. We have PayPal and we have Zelle. I invite you to hold your gift in your hands and send it love. Love is the harmonizing, healing energy of the world. And we just give thanks as we send these gifts out. And join me as we do this affirmation. Just own the first four words. Thank you. Together, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and blesses and multiplies my awareness of all that I am. I am grateful for this joy of giving and receiving. And now we'll hear from the music team again.
I've got this joy down in my heart, down in my heart, yes, down in my heart. I've got this joy down in my heart, down in my heart today. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. No one can quench this joy that I have found. No joy that I have, this joy can't be taken away. I believe in my soul and I know that this joy is in my heart to stay. I've got this joy down in my heart, down in my heart, yes, down in my heart. I've got this joy down in my heart, down in my heart today. this joy that I have found. This joy can't be taken away. I believe in myself and I know that this joy is in my heart to stay. I've got this joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Yes, down in my heart. I've got this joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. Joy in my heart. Joy in my heart. Joy in my heart. I've got joy. Amen.
All right, now I'm on. I thought it was on. I felt on. So anyway, is there anyone here for the very first time that would like to raise their hand so I can introduce myself to you? Hi. What a beautiful smile. How are you today? And I'm going to give you that packet and your name. Reverend Leslie Crane. And where's your church? It's a good place to stay. You can ask anyone for any opinions or thoughts, or if you're looking for anything, they'll help you. And well, we're glad. Are you Unity Minister? You thought. All right. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for coming. So, Reverend Leslie, you have to come back. What I usually ask is give us 3 times. All right. Nice meeting you. Thank you. You help make up the spiritual energy that is this church today. Anyone else here for the very first time that would like to acknowledge this? And I won't make you sing and dance today. All right. So we are going to put our arms out, Reverend Leslie, like this. And we're not being woo-woo. We're going to send you love. Together, everybody, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. And we know you're doing amazing things in your life. Thank you for sharing this morning with us. So I have a couple announcements. First and foremost, I want to thank every one of the men who put that cookout on week. If anyone left hungry, it was their own fault. Oh, what a feast. And days went into that preparation, and we are grateful for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next Sunday after service in the chapel will be a sound and energy work. What I know of Patty Hood and Julie Ramsdale, and there could be others that are going in there. So please mark it on your calendar and stay extra. And then Thursday, July 10th, Julie Ramsdale will do a full buck moon bonfire celebration and group biofield tuning. Oh my gosh, that's a lot today. At 7 p.m. outside. And I will tell everybody, if you're like, oh my God, there's mosquitoes out there. There was not one mosquito out there. We thank Chris and Cheryl for what they put down, that the mosquitoes hightailed it out of here, and it was wonderful. Thank you. and we'll do the rest later. I invite everyone. Well, do we have children? We have them, I think. I see Annie and Rob, so there's probably 2 kids there. Oh, there's 3. There's Remy, too. 4. All right. So we're going to wait. Hopefully we have kids soon. Got the joy down in my heart. What? Only 1? 4. As I have said before, I don't go on and do service without them. I did that when I first got here, and one of the kids, little girls, ran up and she goes, "How could you have done that? That's my favorite part." And I'm like, okay, I will never go ahead without the kids. We'll just wait. Now we're on, John.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light, in the light of God. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light, in the light of God. We are walking in the joy, in the joy, in the joy. We are walking in the joy, in the joy of God.
Wow.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light, in the light of God.
I'm assuming the glasses and the headbands are part of the lesson today. All righty. And your name, fine sir? Phil. How old are you, Phil? 5. And you, sweet lady, your name? Ariel. How old are you, Ariel? 8. Those are interesting sunglasses. And your name, sweet lady? Jenny. How old are you, Jenny? 7. And Miss Lady, your name? Remy. And how old are you, Remy? 6. Does anybody want to tell us what the sunglasses and the antenna? Oh, Phil, I am so glad you want to share. Different. Very good. So you're all uniquely different, huh? Very good. Does anybody else want to say anything? Quite stylish. Chris, it's on you.
I'd like to give you a pair of them.
He was green too, wasn't he?
Oh, very good. Very good.
Well, thank you. We have Miss Jenny who comes to us online. We had Mr. Chris. We had Miss Jody. With the children, we had Miss Melanie and Miss Gail in with We Wisdom. And we're going to bless the teachers and the children together. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ you are. And we know you're doing amazing things. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And I so want a pair of those sunglasses.
They are cool.
So please rise for this prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
And the presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever we are,
God is,
and all is well. Now we're going to sing the peace song from a consciousness that peace is already established within us right now. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
let there be peace on earth. meant to be with God as Creator, and we all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And be you. Namaste. Thank you for coming.
Joy in my heart. Joy in my heart. I got this joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Yes, down in my heart. I got this joy, 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 joy down